Okay, let's talk about some of the main reasons that established trees die in Idaho Falls. One is drought stress. Just because a tree is established doesn't mean that it doesn't need to be watered at some point. That is a misconception that a lot of people get wrong. It doesn't mean you got to go out there and water every single day, things like that. But you got to keep an eye on your tree. If it's really hot, really windy, it's not getting water, hasn't had water for 2 months, it's starting to look bad, good chance it needs some water. Another reason is bugs. That can be remedied just with a relationship with a tree pest control type company, having them come out a couple times a year and spray and check for things. That can be dealt with very easily. Another reason, and I see this a lot, people will install irrigation where they spray onto the trees. That will do several things. It'll stress the tree. It will create moss on the shady side of the tree or on the water side of the tree. It can create, if the irrigation is going when it's really cold but not quite time for blowout yet, but it is maybe like getting around freezing at night, you can get what's called accumulated winter damage, where it's getting water on the bark and it's just kind of freezing a little bit, causing some damage, cracking the bark, things like that. There's one of the best things you can do is just put beds around your trees to where they don't the heads, irrigation heads, can be outside of the tree area and not spray on there. Those are the main things that I see that kill trees around Idaho Falls. One other thing too is accumulated stress, right? Like if you take and pile up a bunch of bark around it, or you dig out around the tree, now you're slightly exposing roots where they're getting air on them. Kind of a combination of things. So the best thing you do with an established tree is just kind of let it be, have it sprayed or at least checked a couple times a year, keep the water from spraying directly on it, and just keep it healthy and trimmed and pruned, and you'd be surprised how resilient the trees are here.